creator Jasmine, and I'm all up in your face because I don't know what personal space is, and I'm back with another freaking video. I know you're like, where have you been? Let's keep that as the elephant in the room, okay? Can we do that? Like, can that be a thing? Do I always have to address this every time I disappear off the face of the earth? No, I don't think so. No, just kidding. Okay, so to make up for the time that I've lost, because I don't even know what to call it. Like, I don't want to be rude and be like, I've been existing, because, like, I'm more than just. But I really just been, like, going through the motions of life, because it's been kicking my butt, and I just kind of been, like, processing it, how I've been processing it. So, yeah. But, yeah. I don't smoke weed anymore. I know what you're thinking. You don't smoke weed anymore? Yes, I don't. And it was very hard, okay? Especially like everything I had going on in my personal life. So kudos to me, okay? Because it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. And the people around me did not make it easier for me, okay? I'm talking about some. I don't want to shade nobody because I don't know who's gonna watch this later. So I'm not gonna name no names, but I'm just gonna say everybody knew I was going through withdrawals and they did not give a F, okay? They say you finna get these problems. I'm like, alright, whatever. So, what made me quit smoking weed? A bunch of things. For one, the main thing, probation. Because he said, if he said, my lawyer said, if um the first time I pee test, they'll let me like buy because the weed is still in my system. Second, third time, they gonna put me in like this little class or something. I'm like, what the freak? So that was the first reason. The second reason was because I didn't like how angry I was. I'm not gonna say I don't get angry while I'm sober because I do, but like I don't know, it was a different kind of angry. Like I got irritated over the littlest things. Like it was ridiculous. Like I don't know, that was a whole spirit. Okay, I'm not as paranoid. I'm saving money because I'm not spending it. Um, Another thing was I didn't have. I still have anxiety, but it's not as bad. Like when I would get high, I would just, I don't know, I have these thoughts, and it would cause me to feel some type of way, and then it was a whole episode. Like I used to hyperventilate and all. So that's that, and yeah, I think those were all my pros. Saving money, I wasn't as angry, I wasn't anxious, I wasn't like as anxious, I wasn't drowsy because every time I smoke, I be ready to eat and ready to sleep. Go night night. So there's that. So I have more energy and my memory was bad because I was high. Like I had short term memory. Like my memory isn't the best, but it's not that bad, since like not smoking. So that's good. And my focus is better. So there's like a lot of like pros to quitting weed. Now, the first 3 days, oh, whew, I was in my I was in my corner talking about some resist the devil, he will flee. For real though, I'm dead serious. Like I was really saying that every time like I wanted to smoke, I was really saying resist the devil, he will flee, and that helped. I had started drinking at first because I didn't like being sober. Like it bothered me because I went cold turkey. Okay, I didn't. Well, I can't say I didn't like try to. I was smart because like I was like I knew I'm finna have to stop smoking, right? So I started like I would smoke all day throughout the day, right? So I think like every 2 hours. So imagine going from like every 2 hours every day to like, all right, I'm gonna smoke only twice today, and I would try to space it out. So I don't know how to explain it, but it was weird. Like I had to like start pacing myself, if that's the word. I don't know. I had to start like making sure like the withdrawal wasn't gonna be like gruesome, because like it was already gonna be a problem for me. And people be thinking weed doesn't like have a withdrawal, but no, you do. Like you cannot go from doing something every day to just stop doing it and there's no effect. That's not common sense. Like that's weird. Like people make me mad when they be like, it's just weed. Like okay, okay. And alcohol is still alcohol, but you still have a withdrawal from that too. Like what the freak? Anyway, so yeah. Um, I was shortening like, well, I was trying to like, I don't know the word, whatever the word is. I was trying to do that. Okay, I was just trying to pace myself and discipline myself. That's really what it was, cause I knew like, all right, Jazz. I said by the first I was gonna stop smoking. So the day the first came, ooh, I was hurt. Like I had a whole anxiety attack the night before. I'm like, oh gosh, I can't do this. I can't do this. Like I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. I was going through it. Okay. So I'm like, I even said I'm finna fast this. I'm finna fast these blunts. So and when I fast, I really do take it seriously. So I like, and I've never fasted weed before. Like the thing, I always fasted everything else, even sex. But weed, no, it was a no go for me. Okay, so when I did, like, kudos to me. Okay, I deserve a freaking award, because what the freak? I just knew. I was one of those people who was like, I can't do life sober. I can't do this. Like, this is how I get by. This is how I'm still alive. Like, you don't understand. Like, I be going to some dark places sometimes. So I was really terrified, but I took a leap of faith, okay, because I wasn't trying to go to jail. I wasn't trying to go to jail, and I did what I had to do. So the first 3 days was me really like resisting the devil. I was telling him no, like, cause like I just, and then I had people still around me that smoked, so I would have to leave the room, or like, I don't know, it was just a lot. And they would still try to offer me the blunt. I'm like, you know, daggone well, I cannot smoke. What are you doing? Like, what? Like, and then I had people telling me, you know, daggone well, you're not gonna stop smoking. I'm like, what the? Talking about some dude detoxes. I'm not gonna be drinking gallons and gallons of water all day. No, I don't know what. No, I couldn't do it. I thought about it and I couldn't even make it to the action part. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be doing this. Like, what do I look like? What? Peeing all day just so I can smoke. Like, what? No, like, that's doing too much. Might as well just go ahead, toss that blunt, like, leave it alone. So, yeah, that's what I did. Um, Also, I was, and that's a big thing, because I really had people still smoking in my face. That's a lot of self-control, okay? Self-control. That's what I was practicing, because it was it was hard when people are over there offering you a blunt. Like, what the freak? What are you doing? Knowing daggone well I cannot, because of my situation, knowing the severity of my situation. That was just weird to me. They was not real friends, because I would not do that. Like, what the freak? Like, so yeah, I started drinking at first, and I'm not really a drinker, so it wasn't hard for me to like be like, all right, I don't want to drink no more. But when I was drinking, like a couple sips would do me, cause I'm little, like I'm little as you can see. So a couple sips would have me like buzzed, and I didn't really like the feeling of me being drunk, so that wasn't gonna work. I started. I had tried like the pen, but that made me dizzy, so I couldn't do that. And then I talked to my lawyer. I told him what's going on. He told me CBD was okay. So if y'all don't know what CBD is, it has like 0.03% of THC in it. It has no weed in it. So it's it's basically helps you, well, it helps younger adults with anxiety, and it helps older adults to relieve their pain. But I don't be getting pain relief when I be smoking CBD. And I have joint pain. I have inflammatory arthritis in my left wrist, because I think I've been like, you know, spending my whole life cracking my knuckles, and it finally caught up with me, because now I have to like press my hand to relieve the pain. It's weird, but whatever helps. So yeah, CBD helps with that, and it's legal. So I wasn't gonna get in trouble because, you know, I don't smoke cigarettes. I did try to smoke a black, and I was like, yeah, I can't do this at the 1.5. I couldn't do it. So I'm like, dang, it's gonna be like SOL for me. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Like, if I leave this earth in 2 weeks, I'm sorry, y'all. I tried my best. That's really how I was feeling. So yeah, I ended up trying that, and I wasn't getting high because it's not no THC in it. So it's just like you, I don't know, you just smoking, and it's not like bad for you. So it's like it was cool, I guess. Cause I still like, yeah, I use the flower, the CBD flower, so I still have that feeling of like I'm rolling a blunt, but it's not even weed, so I'm not gonna get in trouble for it. But I still feel like, you know, I'm going through the whole motion, so it's not like messing with my brain that much. So yeah, and then like I think the 4th through the 7th day, I was feeling it. I started getting lightheaded because like it was leaving my body, and whatever weed was left in my system was evaporating. And I'm like, oh dang, like, oh, here we go. And I didn't have no appetite at first because I was only eating because I was smoking, and that was making me hungry. So I had to learn how to eat all over again. I went a couple days not eating because I didn't have no appetite. And then what happened after that? 2 weeks went by. I was like, okay, I guess it's not as bad. I was still like drinking. I was at that point. I was drinking every day because I didn't like being sober. Like I couldn't. I don't know. I was just, I can't do this. But now I'm okay. I don't even drink. So yeah, those days I was like and I was doing sleeping. I was doing a lot of sleeping. And I started like walking around, like, you know, trying to like pick up different things to do. I did a lot of exercising to, like, you know, I don't know, it just helped try to clear my head and stuff. And I think that was it, if I'm not mistaken. So, and I was only smoking since I was, I think 17 or 18. So compared to like somebody who's been smoking since they were 14, like it wasn't too hard for me, you know. And I kept remembering in my mind, like, I wasn't always a smoker. I did this before. I did life before I started smoking. So well, I'm finna be doing the same thing again. So yeah. And then after I finally, I think I slipped up 3 times. I think I slipped up 3 times. And then I pinky promised, and some guy was trying to tell me I was childish for pinky promising myself. I'm like, okay, as long as I know I'm finna keep my word, that's all that matters. Mind your business. Like, why you, sir? So yeah, after that, I didn't slip up no more because in my mind I'm thinking it's still in my system already. The first time I get tested, it's gonna be in my system, and after that, it's not. So that's all my reasoning was, but that was just an excuse, honestly. And I couldn't keep, like, you know, being like, okay, I could do this, because, you know, I wasn't trying to mess myself up. So not and accidentally go to jail. Like, no, jail is not for me. I am too cute for that. Like, what the? Me and the feds for 2 years? He really said 14 months, like it wasn't 2 years. No, he said 24 months. I'm sorry, my bad. I was like, excuse me. I'll take the probation for 500. Like, what? So, yeah. That's what happened there. So yeah, there's a lot of like pros to quitting, like quit smoking, but it's a whole process too, and everybody is different. Like I said, like it depends on how long you've been smoking, how much you smoke, like your whole tolerance level. Like it's a whole thing. Like, but that was just my personal experience. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and share that with you. I might come on here do a story time about why I was even on probation and how I almost got locked up for 2 years. I might. I don't know. I'm still scarred, still traumatized. Okay, so I'm not making no promises. And it's crazy because I had pinky promised my mentor. Like he kept trying to like get me to pinky promise him sooner, but I was like, no, I'm pinky promise when I'm ready. My pinky promise to him was that I was gonna stop smoking. I was gonna stop going to the hood. Both of those things kind of happened without me wanting them to, for real, for real. But you know, it is what it is. I kept my pinky promise whether I actually wanted to or not. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you're thinking about quitting, you can do it. I believe in you. That's really all you need, is somebody to believe in you and like hold you accountable. I didn't have that, but you know, I always be thugging it out anyway. So yeah, I believe in you. I love you, and I know you can do anything you put your mind to, and that's all that matters. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. So yeah. And it takes like I think 21 days to break a habit. So like just know you can count down them days and you can get through it. Okay? Because it's not possible with men, but it's possible with God. Because I'm telling y'all, resist the devil and he shall flee. Like that was really me, and I'm not playing. Ask anybody around me. That was really me. It was. I know they were like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? Nothing. Okay, I'm doing what I gotta do. All right. I really was praying, like, and fasting that weed away because it had a hold on me. Okay, I was really one of those, like, I do not talk to me unless I had a blunt. Do not, like, don't do nothing. Like, I was not, like, I was a very angry person. Like, I don't know what was wrong with me. Like, I'm pretty sure that was a spirit because, like, yeah. And, like, we don't even realize, like, we really do be playing in the spirit world when we do things that, like, get us in a trance, kind of. Like alcohol, spirits, weed, spirits, acid definitely puts you in that whole like higher conscious state, like shrooms, all of that. Like you don't play around with that. You just don't, because spirits don't play with you. Okay, they just don't. They don't know what jokes are. They don't. They just be like, "Ooh, body, take it." Like no, no. So yeah, that's it for my whole like story time slash process slash I don't know what else to call it. Like I don't know. I'll see y'all in the next video. Okay, how about that? All right, remember to be you because you're beautiful just the way God made you. I'll see you in the next video. Okay.